Did President Donald Trump revoke the White House pass of Nancy Pelosi? No, that's not true. The story was published by a liberal satire website that tries to educate gullible Trump supporters and Republicans about the need to actually click and read links before sharing or liking them in order to avoid being embarrassed by fans of the site later. All the events described in the article are not real. The story originated from an article published by Bustatroll.org on May 23, 2019 titled, "Trump Revokes Pelosi's White House Pass, She's Not Going to Treat My Staff Like That," which opened, quote, "President Trump has responded swiftly and fiercely to Nancy Pelosi's outright disrespect towards Kellyanne Conway." According to the security office, the Speaker's White House visitor privileges have been revoked. The action came on direct orders from the president, who told reporters that Pelosi was a disrespectful mess, and possibly drunk. The Office of Information and Propaganda released this statement: "Speaker Pelosi went too far when she told Kellyanne that she was just the help. Kellyanne Conway is far more than just the help. She is responsible for the president's daily schedule, his personal calendar, his health regimen, including his feeding and burpings, and his emotional well-being. She reads HIJM books when he's down and affirmations by Stuart Smalley when he needs inspiration. She's also the only one willing to shampoo the upholstery in the Oval." President Trump has made it clear Kellyanne Conway is a part of his team, and if anyone is going to berate her and call her the help, it will be him, end quote. Users on social media only saw this title, description and thumbnail. Quote, "Trump revokes Pelosi's White House pass, she's not going to treat my staff like that, Pelosi has gone too far." End quote. The story was posted under the category, Satirical Powers of an Orange President, and the name, Art Twoballs, used in the article as an anagram for Busta Troll, the nickname of the owner of the site. The site is part of the America's Last Line of Defense network of satire websites run by self-professed liberal troll Christopher Blair from Maine and his partner in crime John Prager, along with a loose confederation of friends and allies. Blair has been in a feud with fact-checking website Snopes for some time now and has also criticized other fact-checkers in the past who labeled his work fake news instead of satire. In reaction to this, he has recently rebranded all his active websites and Facebook pages so they carry extremely visible disclaimers everywhere. Every site in the network has an About page that reads, in part, quote, "About satire before you complain and decide satire is synonymous with comedy, satire sati, renowned use of humor, irony, exaggeration, or ridicule to expose and criticize people's stupidity or vices, particularly in the context of contemporary politics and other topical issues. Everything on this website is fiction. It is not a lie and it is not fake news because it is not real. If you believe that it is real, you should have your head examined. Any similarities between this site's pure fantasy and actual people, places, and events are purely coincidental, and all images should be considered altered and satirical. See above if you're still having an issue with that satire thing." End quote. Articles from Blair's sites frequently get copied by real fake news sites who often omit the satire disclaimer and any other hints the stories are fake. Blair has tried to get these sites shut down in the past, but new ones keep cropping up. That happened in this case too, with a site that is likely run from Macedonia. We found several Facebook profiles associated with that country spamming links to this story in pro-Trump Facebook groups. Quote, "Trump revokes Pelosi's White House pass, she's not going to treat my staff like that." Fight for America. President Trump has responded swiftly and fiercely to Nancy Pelosi's outright disrespect towards Kellyanne Conway. According to the security office, the Speaker's White House visitor privileges have been revoked. The action came on direct orders from the president, who told reporters that Pelosi was a disrespectful mess, and possibly drunk, end quote. Blair and his operation were profiled by The Washington Post on November 17, 2018 by Eli Saslow. Quote, "Nothing on this page is real. How lies become truth in online America." November 17. The only light in the house came from the glow of 3 computer monitors, and Christopher Blair, 46, sat down at a keyboard and started to type. His wife had left for work and his children were on their way to school, but waiting online was his other community, an unreality where nothing was exactly as it seemed. End quote.